Oh,
Good evening.
you're there.
Hi. I know it is evening, but we're going to talk about breakfast, so we hope you don't mind about that. And of course, Dr. Cindy, thank you so much for being here with us. We know that, as a nutritionist, you could tell us some of the changes right now, especially now that 2 years we've been in the pandemic. Most people are usually at home, and now we're merging to endemic. How do you see the differences and the trends, especially for people eating outside, most importantly for breakfast?
Yeah, before most of people doesn't care about their food. They eat what they can get. But nowadays, more people wants to be healthier.
Yeah, correct.
So since the pandemic, they want to be healthier. They don't want to get a disease like diabetic or heart disease or hypertension or hypercholesterolemia. So they try to choose the healthier food.
All right.
Oh.
Of course, right? We have to be healthy.
Yes, but just
Yes.
from a nutritionist point of view, could you again educate us the importance of having breakfast, and is it actually all right for a person to skip breakfast altogether? Because I know a lot of people have such a mobile and very busy lifestyle that they opt to skip breakfast altogether.
Yeah, actually, breakfast is very important. Yeah. Yes, every meal is considered important, but breakfast is more important. Why? You need energy to start the day,
Correct.
to work, to think, and breakfast act as an energy booster that will provide the required energy for your body to work for the day, especially your brain. Your brain needs food to think. So if your brain doesn't get enough food, then it's hard to think.
Makes sense.
Can you feel that? If you don't have breakfast, it's like, uh, what is this? What is that? It's like it's hard to think because your brain doesn't have enough food.
All right. So,
Yeah, and a good and healthy breakfast makes you physically active throughout the day. That's why, for me, breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
all right. So, just directly, doctor, please educate us right now by citing the best food to eat during breakfast and what makes a healthy breakfast. Maybe you can give the tips, do's and don'ts of menu for breakfast. For example, is it okay
Okay.
for having a instant noodle for breakfast?
Wow, thank you.
For asking that.
Actually, you can have everything.
See?
Thank you, doctor.
Instant noodle is a carb, but it's not only instant noodle.
Okay.
You need also protein. So the easy one, maybe you can add eggs,
Eggs.
one or two.
One or
Why?
two?
Because if you put the eggs, especially the egg white, if you put the protein into your breakfast and add a veggie and then fruit, the food will last longer. So you will feel fuller longer because you eat like balanced diet.
So, thank you so much, doctor, for letting us know that we can eat that, right? As long as you have the protein, you have the
Yeah.
carbs from the noodles, and
And
the
veggie as well,
veggies
She said
and the
but.
fruit. Oh, there's but.
Okay.
The
Okay.
portion. The portion,
Portion.
is important also.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Because sometimes if we eat noodles, some person if they eat only one noodle, one bowl of noodles, sometimes they feel like, oh, not enough one, maybe two. So they will overeat for the carb. So the
Right.
portion is also important because we have to eat balance.
Correct.
So the noodle, you can change it to wheat bread,
With bread.
Oh,
which is maybe has fiber, or you
Right.
can change it to oats that has good fiber also in there.
correct.
and you can change the protein to milk and put some veggie in there,
Yes.
and we close it with the fruit.
Always have a fruit. An apple a day will make you healthy. You know that?
Right.
Keeps the doctor away.
Yeah, it keeps the doctor. Well, not Dr. Cindy, because we love you, Dr. Cindy, for being here with us. Now, Dr. Cindy, nowadays people are going out again, and there's a lot of people, because they, like Kai had said, their time is very limited, right? So they can't have breakfast, but they also want to have a lunch meeting, so they'll have brunch. So brunch is about 10 to 11 a.m. So what do you think brunch is an okay time for someone that doesn't have any intake since dinner, and then you'll have brunch? Or what is the best time for having breakfast, actually, Dr. Cindy?
Yeah, I prefer to have breakfast than brunch. You know what? If you skip breakfast, then you tend to overeat. Maybe at brunch or at lunch, because you feel too hungry. If we feel too hungry, then we tend to choose whatever we get in front of our face.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe the food that we choose is not the healthy one. We have to choose the healthier food. That's why the breakfast is important. So we can think the food more clearly. We can choose the food more clearly to the healthier one.
Oh, there you go.
But how do you have brunch and lunch? that's a lot.
I know.
But you gave us a tip on the portions and what to have. What are some of the things we should not have for breakfast, or is anything possible for breakfast?
Yeah, some people choose like fried food, like fried whatever, fried banana, fried cassava.
Oh,
So
I love that.
it's only carbs sometimes they choose. So it's not balanced because we need protein.
Yeah.
Sometimes if we only eat protein at lunch or dinner, the protein that our body needs, we cannot eat the protein that we need because we cannot eat a lot or too much protein in one meal. So we have to put it in like breakfast, lunch, dinner to fulfill our requirement or protein.
Yeah, Indonesians love their
Yeah,
carbs.
because I got the patient when I analyze their food intake, then the total protein that they consume, most of them, their protein intake are below their requirement.
Okay.
You know what? If the protein is not enough, then usually the muscle goes down.
Right.
So there's
That's the one that I found in my clinic or hospital.
Okay.
Well,
there are a lot of things to learn to be learned.
yep. Thank you so much, Dr. Cindy, for your time. It's great to learn from you, and I hope we get
Yeah.
to chit chat on another topic on nutrition because it's very interesting. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Cindy.
Have a great evening.
Okay.